I did a video about a year ago and I want to remake it. Okay. I did a good job, but I want to add a few things, just subtract a few things, and I want to just redo it, but I'm going to use a lot of the same material and I just want to get this over with real quick if I can. About 5 minutes. So bear with me. How do we know that there's only one true path to God? Okay, you got all these, now just bear with me. You got all these different religions out there. You got Buddhas, you got the Quran, you got the Hindus, you got this, you got that. You got, I don't know how many are out there, okay? The Incas and the Incas and whoever else. How do we know in today's world, whatever, well, whatever's available, okay, how do we know which one is correct? Because they all disagree with each other, correct? Do we all agree on that? All these different religions, they disagree with each other. Some of them are close. You got the Quran and the Bible, which are very close to each other, but even they still disagree. So which one is correct? Okay? Or are any of them correct? So anyway, let's go with this. Okay? And I'm going to use a few examples. Okay? One thing they all agree on is that there is good and evil. And the reason for that is because God programmed your DNA to know good from evil, good from bad. Okay, we all know, all of us know, that we can't go kill somebody because that's bad. We can't cause harm to people or whatever, animals, because it's bad. Okay, you guys all agree on that part. I'm sure you do. So anyway, let me use an analogy here to explain to you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's just take the Chinese. Let's take a gold coin, because the Chinese make a lot of fakes. They make a lot of money. So they stamp these coins and they're making fakes, and some of them are so perfect you can barely tell that it's a fake. You got to have a magnifying glass to get down there, or an electron microscope, and then you can tell it's a fake. But very, very, very hard. Okay, some of them are so easy to spot as fakes. Okay, it's just obvious as hell. It's a fake. Okay, yeah, ain't no way, man, that's a fake. I already know it. I can tell just by looking at it with my naked eye. So anyway, now the same thing is with religions. You're living in Satan's world. You all know who I'm talking about. Where you got God and Satan, good and evil. It's already pre-programmed. So there's so many distractions in the world, so many false religions, so much of this, so much of that, to lead you away from God. This is the way it's designed, guys. So many things, whether it be sex, women, TV, whatever consumes you to lead you away from God, man. That's what Satan wants. Okay, now stop. Let's just get back on track. Let's get back on the fakes. Okay, let's take the Buddhas as example. Now, all the Buddhas, they think that their religion is the correct one. Okay? But yet they worship grasshoppers as God. They worship a blade of grass as God. They worship a tree as God. Everything is a god to the Buddhas. They worship millions of gods. Everything is a god. The birds, the dogs, the flowers, the trees. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to go out there into my yard and worship a blade of grass. It ain't going to happen. Okay, so right away, I'm looking at the Buddhas and what they're telling me, and I'm like, dude, you guys are fakes. You're an easy fake to spot. Do we all agree on that? I'm not going to worship this tree out in my backyard as a god. I'm not going to pray to that god. I'm not going to get on my knees to that tree. You guys understand where I'm going with that? So the Buddhas are a fake. Okay, you guys follow me on that. Does everybody agree on that? Okay, we all agree on that. If you don't agree on that, then you are clueless. Okay? So anyway, that's an obvious fake with that religion. Now, we're going to move on to all the other ones, and they all agree. But here's what I want to do, man. I want to prove to you that the Bible is the one. Okay? The Quran is almost with the Bible. They believe in Jesus. Okay, the Quran. But they say that Jesus is a nobody. He's just a prophet. He's just another man, just another prophet. The Bible claims that he's the Son of God. Not God. He's the Son of God. And that he needs to be, recognized as such. But let me show you 2 points in the Bible, 2 points alone, that prove that the Bible, over the Buddhas, over all the other religions, is in fact the way to go. The true way. Okay, the only way. For all of you who have eyes to see, you realize where we're headed in this world. Okay, this chip that is going to be put into your right hand or your forehead that they are doing already, guys. They've been doing it. Okay, they've been chipping your cats and dogs for 20 years. They've already had the technology out. They are going to chip your ass to buy or sell. They want to track you. They want to do everything. Okay, even the Chinese know it, but yet they don't believe in God. They're going right along with it. They're about to be chipped and tracked. Okay, over in India, they're Hindus over there. They already have a system in place where they are chipping and tracking their people, but yet they don't believe in God. They don't believe in the Bible. Okay, the Bible is the only book out there, not the Quran, not the Hindus, not the Buddhas, not any other book out there by any other religion. The Bible is solely the only book that talks about being chipped in the right hand or the forehead in order to buy or sell in this new world order. Speaking of new world order, the Bible is the only book that talks about the new world order. Okay, so now if you pay attention to your leaders and the presidents and all these past presidents for the last 50, 80 years, 100 years, they've been talking about the new world order. They want to get this thing going on. It's the new system, the beast system. Okay, guys? So, once again, the Buddhas don't talk about it. Okay, they don't believe in that. They'd rather worship a tree. They'd rather walk out in the backyard, get on their knees, and see a little grasshopper down there on the ground and start worshiping that grasshopper as if he's God. Okay? But only the Bible talks about the chip in the right hand of the forehead that is coming. Bill Gates is going to stick it in your hand. Okay, they want you to do the vaccine. New world order coming out of the Bible. You guys, it's all you hear about is the new world order. Okay, it's on the dollar bill. New world order. They even stuck it on your dollar bill 200 years ago, 100 years ago. So anyway, guys, no other book besides the Bible will give you this information. So you're living in a world where the Chinese are making all kinds of fakes. There's so many distractions, okay, out there to lead you away from God. You have got to recognize which one is the right one and which one are the fakes, okay? So if any of you can find any religion or any book out there that accurately predicts where we're headed, the way this world is spinning, other than the Bible, you bring it to me, man, because it's not out there. The Bible is spot on. Okay, spot on. And a lot of you are thinking that, well, you know, here's Mike. He was born in America. He was raised on, you know, the Bible, the King James. That's not true, guys. Okay, I was never brought up in a church. How you like the rain? I was never brought up in a church, so I never knew religion. Okay, I started out as an open book. Okay, I'm an open book. That should resonate with somebody. I'm an open book when it comes to religion. So in other words, I could have went with the Buddhas. I looked at the Buddhas and I said, dude, that's fake. That's obvious, man. I'm not going to worship a grasshopper. And then I looked at the Quran. I looked at all the other ones, and none of them show the mark of the beast or New World Order. Only the Bible. So if only the Bible is giving you that information, then you need to realize that everything else in the Bible would be correct. Jesus is the Son of God, and everything else that goes along with it. Okay, are you following me on this, guys? Okay, this is for all you that are sort of, you know, searching around trying to find your way in which and whatever. Maybe you don't believe in any religion. Okay, and I'm not picking on anybody. This goes for a lot of people. All right, guys, I think I made my point. I don't want to get into this too long and bore the heck out of you. But anyway, all right, guys, peace out. Take care. God bless. I'm going to try to stay dry. All right, bye.